Hello, my snoopy little potatoes. You big feckin' birds. How are you doing today? Are you doing okay? Surprised to see me top of the morning to ya. It's the daytime. It's a normal time. I am trying to do as many lives as I can on this week and a half now break that I have left. I told y'all how I had a little lapse in between gigs, if you will. Your dad works not on consignment. That's not the word I'm thinking of. Sorry, I got about 6 hours sleep. But, contract. I have not consumed enough of my coffee yet. Look at this tattered Bucky's cup. It's so sad. Good morning, everyone. Your dad has a lot on his mind today. But it's fine because I had an epiphany last night. Your dad consumed grapefruit juice before bed, which you shouldn't do if you're on medication that specifies not to do that. Luckily, I'm not, but I do know it gives me freaky dreams. And in those freaky dreams, I had an epiphany because last night, as many of you were here, and I absolutely agree with your brother Adam, get the fucking life, quit trolling. We had a bunch of trolls in here attacking your sister. Now, one person doesn't get along with one of your sisters. She's also your sister. And sometimes when you have two sisters that don't get along, they're on their fucking periods. What are you going to do? Go to your rooms. Fuck off. You watch Jerry, you watch Jenny. You know, they are likely the twins, and I love them both. We're going to make them get along. We're going to force them to. But you know what? They're adult ass motherfuckers, and I like them both. And neither one has overstepped their bounds against each other. And if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. And if you don't, it's fine. Don't worry about it. The point is, I believe they've agreed to just block each other. And this is great. This is great news for the cult or the coven, whatever you want it to be. However, I had to make a decision about what to do because there's unrest among the flock. There is. I see it. Dad sees everything. You guys think I don't know shit? You think I don't know shit? Dude, my fucking life is being nosy. I know everything. I know who's beefing. I know what the beef's about. I know who upset. I know who's pieced. I know who fucked up. I know who didn't. I know who's wrong. I know who's right. I know. I'm your fucking dad, dude. I read your fucking diaries. You think I don't read your fucking diaries when you're gone? I'm Todd Crisley. I'm going to tell you when you're wearing hoochie coochie pants. And I'm going to read your diary. And I'm going to GPS you. And you're all microchipped. Okay? I see. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for saying that about my scrunchie. Thank you. And it is my life, Tiff. It's my fucking life. Hello, Miss Parks. Miss Parks, an afternoon live. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's almost as if I have my shit together. I'll tell you why, though, for real. We're going to interject in Dad's dad rant. Dad's boyfriend got really sick last night. I don't know what the fuck happened, but he was puking all fucking night. Like, as soon as I got off, we did the thing with the Hoogs. I don't want to talk about it. He's fine. The Hoogs is still in bliss from that moment. I am traumatized. Okay? If you don't know what moment I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But I'm traumatized, but I love my Hoogs. And sometimes you got to milk an anal gland if you love your dog. Sometimes you got to milk both. All right? When it was done, Dad's boyfriend said, I got to lay down. Now, he was just the holder of the Hoogs. You know, he didn't see shit. Fast forward a few hours later, I hear what sounds like a scream, a cry, a horrific sound. And I run in there. My God, I've never seen so much puke in my life. And I have puked an entire bucket because I told you your dad's allergic to alcohol. And when your dad gets fucked up on twisted teas and Smirnoffs and Andre dry champagne and some shots that are called rumple sticks or something without taking the Benadryl on his 21st birthday, he's going to pass out at his job, and he's going to have them cover him in a Jedi costume. I don't know. It was the brown robed one. I worked at a costume shop at the time. I told you I did special effects makeup. I pretended to be a literal window ornament because I couldn't move. I was moaning. Okay? That's probably the last time I think I actually, and I only had like that, like literally 4 or 5 drinks. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible. And I puked a whole bucket over the course of 2 days. And I cried and I screamed about Everybody Loves Raymond. Okay? Hoogs, Sherry. Hoogs is my dog, the Hoogan. I had to milk his anal glands. I can't talk about it, but it was horrible. Anyway, he's fine. It was horrible for me. It feels like I'm violating my boy. It feels like I'm violating my baby boy. But they said I had to do it. They said I had to do it, and I did it, and it was for his health. You know, one of these days we're all going to be old as tits, and we're going to need our asses wiped by our loved ones or people who we don't know, complete strangers, sometimes hot strangers. It's going to feel very vulnerable. It's going to feel degrading, but it's got to be done. Someone's got to wipe our fucking ass. You can't just have poop all over yourself. When I've got a little potato running around with paws coming out of him, and he can't reach his asshole, I got to reach it for him. It's what you do when you love someone. It's what you do. I wish, Melly. I wish it was only $20 at our Petco. But it's not. The ads say 20. But you go in and all of a sudden it's 60 and they get a fucking blowout and they're going to come out looking like Tammy Faye Baker. And I'm like, I just need you to milk a shit. Just milk it out. And they go, well, you got to go to Vetco because he's a snorgy breed. That's what they said. They said, you got to go to Vetco because they fucking racially profiled my Hoogan. They said, oh, he's a Boston. Oh, he's from Canton. He's from Norfolk. You got to take him to Vetco. And you know what they said? They said, this is going to be $160. And I said, you already charged me about that much for fake insurance. What are we doing here? What the fuck is going on? It's a racket. I think it's an MLM. I think Petco might be an MLM, but goddamn, they have the best clearance for toys. But K-Buns, oh my God, K-Buns, Christ, thank you for the toys you sent, K-Buns. He has yet to be, he's so pissed he can't destroy them, but he's so happy that he has them. It's really an interesting thing to watch. Doing anal glands is such a rewarding thing. Come live with me, Tombstones. Come stay on the couch. The Hoogan needs you. The God calls. Yeah, I don't know. It's like this shit. They're like, join this thing. If you get this package and then you go into the vet and you agree to get a shampoo and then all of a sudden you're enrolled in a goddamn MLM. I don't understand. Sunny Lynn. Do you know how hard it is not to laugh right now? Because I'm so sad. What the fuck? I don't know if it's how you wrote it. I don't know what it is about that statement that is so incredibly sad yet also funny. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? It is the worst smell ever. It is. You get it. You fucking get it. My sweet, sweet Sunny Lynn. He's okay? Jesus fucking Christ. What kind of a dog do you have? What is your dog made out of? Fucking steel? Okay, anyway, here's the point. The point is, I was thinking about it. I was seeing the fighting, but also there's fighting that we don't see, okay? There's about 4 or 5 of you in here who got beefs. You think I don't know? You think your dad doesn't go through your shit? You think your dad doesn't talk to your teachers? You think your dad doesn't follow you to the bus? You think I don't look in your book bag? You're out of your fucking mind. I know everything. So here's what we're gonna do, kids. You kids got beef with each other? Are you a beloved member of the cult? And by beloved, I mean you've been here for longer than a week. You got beef? You got problems? If you want to keep them outside of the cult, that's great. That's great. But if you want to bring them in the cult, in the coven, they become our problems. You see what I'm saying? You remember the little speech last night. I don't got to do it again. Here's what we will do, though. I'm going to give you an opportunity because I don't want to have to kick people out. But here's what we can do. And here's the other thing. No sub beef either. I know what subtweeting is. I'm your dad. I know what a subtweet is, okay? I know that there's sub other things. I see all of you laughing. I see potatoes. I see all of it. I see all your reactions. If you're sitting there going, is it me? It's fucking you. All right? It's fucking you. You're not grounded yet. We're going to come up with a plan. We can't have this. We can't have you kids sowing dissent. One bad mistake leads to a million bad mistakes. It snowballs, and then before you know it, you're a prick. You're a poopatrocta. We're not unleashing a kraken. We're unleashing a counterplan. We're unleashing a solution, if you will. Okay? Because I see y'all shit. I see where the dismay. I even know who's right and wrong, and I'm not even gonna we're not even gonna address any of it. But here's what we are gonna do. We're gonna say this. You want to keep it outside the cult, that's fine. You want to have a beef, coexist within the cult, that's fine. You want to coexist within the cult, block each other. And if you think it's you, it's you. You want to block each other? That's fine. That's fine. If you want to coexist and bicker, bring your shit here or sub beef here, then you're going to be offered an opportunity to squash it forever. I can't think of anything better. Releasing fresh beef from your soul. But then, how will we squish it? We hate each other. He took my pencil and put it in his ass. She took my favorite book and burned it. Oh, listen, kids. How do we solve all things? Fucking hell in a cell. That's how we fucking solve it. That's right. We're starting OBW. Oblivious Benson Wrestling. You kids want to fucking fight? You want to fucking fight? Hell in a cell, Adam. Hellular and a cellular. We're doing it. You did call it. You absolutely called it. We're going to fight. You guys want to fucking fight? We'll fight. Here's how we're going to do it. If there's beef and we notice it, we're going to keep the Lord of the Flies. Okay, if there's a troll, they're active, they're new. They're fucking around with you. Get the fuck out of here, jabroni. We don't need you. If it's a long term, nope. Lil Hers, you get this from your mom. You really do. You really do. Yes, hot mess. Of all people, you raise horses. You understand these kids are animals. They're feral. OBW. Exactly. Yeah. Stuck it in his ace. For fun and sport, Lori Life 360 for the win. And you know what? You can be a manager because I know you're not Melly. You and Lil Hers are going to give me a fucking heart attack. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Of course it's mud wrestling. Jesus Christ. Don't ask stupid questions, Mel. Of course it's mud wrestling. I'm going to cover my children in mud and have you fight. No, listen, Melly, come the fuck on. We're not doing mud wrestling. If there's beef and we noticed it, clap your hands. If there's beef and we noticed it, clap your hands. The real booty. You know I love Chance. Thank you. Don't brown nose, but that was good. That was a good one. I'm not going to lie. That was great. Jello? Come on now. Miss Parks? Did you get your poll yet? See you at the poll, kids. Are we going to have to put someone on a poll? Kenzie on a poll match? What are we going to have to do here? Here's what happened. Here's what... Fuck you, Melly. I'm vegan. First of all. Okay. You get that one, Melly. You get that one. There's no beef. Okay, listen. Tofu on a pole. Is there tofu, Melly? Is there tofu? You got some tofu? If you kids got fake beef, Jesus Christ, Melly. Get the fuck out of here with this. You kids are fucking killing me this morning. So you can't even say beef. Come on now. Girl, how you work in the makeup industry and you're vegan? How aren't half of them like shoving lipstick in animal eyes? Or are you working for non-vegan companies? Or non-beef company? Or non-beef? Don't they put beef in the makeup? What's going on with that, Melly? We'll have you on to discuss makeup beef. Also, where the fuck is Medical Minute? Anyway, you probably sent it to me. I'll go through our emails today. Okay. Ernie Birdie, yes, clap. So here's what we're going to do. Yes, Mrs. Parks is in the house, so everybody fucking behave, okay? Don't fucking embarrass me in front of your aunt. Hot mess, of course you vote jousting. You're the violent one. You have frontal lobe damage from a car accident me and your mom were in because we were fighting over what shrimp place to go to. No beef from Melly. See you at the poll. You know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. We talked about this on your channel, didn't we? I think we did. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Fake beef, real beef, I don't give a fuck. Whatever kind of beef you have, Beth Hammer is here. She will represent you. Here's what we'll do. We're going to have no poll. You've decided against it. Your ceilings are too high, aren't they? I knew this would be an issue. I want to show my kid the Northport video. Nerdy cat, say no more. Say no more. You know what? In fact, I feel like we need to be punished. I feel like punishment needs to go down before we start the episode today. And I feel like the best way to punish you kids is by turning you into a callus, giving you responsibility. And that responsibility is to bear the weight of another Northport fucking dance video. Because, you know, I've tried and I've tried. I sent you to the weird camp. I did everything. And yet here we fucking are. Hold on. Let me pause. Bob Wolfall. You kids fucked up and now you're getting bobbed. All right. Here. Let me drop that link for you. Here's what we're going to do. And thank you for asking, Nerdy Cat. I love the fact that you're sharing that with your kids. Are you punishing them? Is that what's going on? It's perfect. Perfect choice. They're an adult. You're still punishing them in a way. I love shrimp too. I love shrimp too. Absolutely. Tofurkey. Tofurkey. Do the kids have tofurkey? Do grounded. All right, listen. Anyway, I know you kids are beefing. I know why. I know what about. I know who's right. I know who's wrong. I know who deserves Bob Wiltfall. But we're not going to do that. Dad doesn't want to get involved in your bullshit, okay? Because you kids, you're going through your teen years. This is all a phase, and you're all full of shit. And that's fine. That's fine. I was full of shit once too, back when I was your age. Taking the brown acid. Going to the 38 special concert with your uncle. Watching him lose a leg in the pit of 38 special. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start OBW, and here's what it is. It's like a mock trial, if you will, because your dad used to judge mock trials, including CX and LD debate. Miss Parks, everyone's beefing. The world is beefing. We've got a real, let's just say we've got a real Iran-Palestine situation going on in the, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Listen, we've got beef and tofu. There's problems. We're not going to talk about exactly what the problems are, but we're going to make an offering. If you kids refuse to get along in each other's space, or you bring your bullshit into the space, and it might mean the world to you, but remember, you're teens. It's actually bullshit. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to offer you a chance to beef in front of all, to prove your case, if you will. You can choose a representative from within the cult to defend you. Miss Parks would probably be a perfect prosecutor. Dapple, military mom, you'd be a great defense attorney. In fact, Darlene will be my bailiff. Darlene, you're my bailiff. Or do you want to be a court reporter? We'll figure it out. I absolutely did debate, and I fucking slaughtered at it. I was really good. I'm going to teach you kids how to do it. I'm going to teach you kids how to do it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have mock trial with Judge Reinhold. I'm going to be Judge Reinhold. Okay? No, it's like, listen, there's like, Miss Parks, it's like Passions. Do you remember Passions or Days of Our Lives, Carrie and Austin, when Marlena got possessed? There's like 6 beefs going on in the group. Maybe 7. And I'm not talking about 7 people. I'm talking about 7 groups. 1 group of 3. We got a 3 beef. We got the veggies, we got the meats, we got the potatoes, we got the treats. I fucking know. I know everything. I know everything. I know everything about all of you. I don't even want you to know what I know either, but I know. So here's what we're going to do. You guys want a beef? It's 7 separate beefs, Miss Parks. 7. Do you know how goddamn big that meatloaf would be? It could feed me and my boyfriend if he wasn't puking. Auntie Deb must be the judge, absolutely, in Judge Bev costume. What am I saying? Costume. Possessing Judge Bev's spirit. That's better. Here's what we're going to do. I wish everyone would get along too, and you know what? We're going to force them to. Yeah, what the hell? That's insane. And you know why? Because all you motherfuckers, vegan sausage. No, listen, I believe it. I believe there's there's three sides. There's one side, two sides, and the right side. So here's what we're going to do. You guys have a beef? If you want to keep it outside the cult, if you want to dance around it, like an Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt thing, turn it into a weird sex thing. I don't know. That's on you. If you want to if you kids want to fucking duke it out, you know, you have the right to consult with me via email, but you have to do it together. You both have to agree to do it, like Judge Judy. In fact, no, don't consult with me. In fact, don't do that. Don't send me anything about it. I don't want to know your problems. That's not for me. That's for the court. That's for the court. Yeah, sex thing, Melly. How do I do that? I don't know. We'll get a submission form. We'll figure it out. Here's how it's going to happen. You're going to come here. You're going to tell me we have a beef. Beef alert. I don't want to know anything about the beef. We'll choose an innocent bystander in the group to consult with the beefing parties. They will report back to me that it's a beef off. Someone's challenging for the title of biggest cunt. Fair enough. Biggest cunt wins. The C unit title supreme. That sounds like something from Taco Bell. We'll figure it out. We'll figure this out. I'm working on this. Anyway, we're going to have you pose your case to the group. Each of you can tell your side. You have a chance to rebut. You'll each have an attorney to represent you. We'll give you maybe one or two takebacks. It's a fucking beef off. Okay? Yeah, I brought the Z word into it. Okay? You want to get involved? You need to start a beef. Get a good enough beef. No, it's happening here, Miss Parks. Oh, no, the beef? Oh, no. Oh, no. They think I don't see. I see. I lurk. I see them in their other spaces. I see them at school, Miss Parks. I get reports from their counselors. I look through their cars for those who drive. I look in their diaries. I look in their journals. I look on your live journal. I've seen your Zangas. The point is, and I don't want to spend more than 30 minutes on this, but I did a lot 30 minutes because I knew this was going to be a big one. Listen, it's the announce of OBW. Original beef wrestling, sure. Oblivious Benson wrestling, whatever. But you're going to wrestle it out in the court of fake internet law. That's right. Phil. You guys are going to wrestle it out with words. I see it all, Miss Parks. I see it all. I've seen all kinds of shit. Like a Lennox candle. Beth Hammer, don't hurt him. She'll take it all. I want to know too. I want to know what you kids think. And that's why we're doing this. If you guys want to duke it out ever, as long as both parties agree, and I don't have to fucking pick anything. I just want to watch. I'm going to be the weird dad who just watches and I say, kids, fight. Fight for my love. Fight for my affection. But here's what's going to happen. You guys duke it out in front of the group. I'll draw up a structure. Maybe I'll hit up attorney Melanie Little. I'll say, hey, can I get some non-disclosure agreements? Can we get a little, what is court? What are the rules? We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it, Michelle. You're definitely going to be a defense attorney, though, because you sound like one right now. Yeah, I'm going to get oh my God, Miss Parks. Stop it. I'm trying to be hard, Miss Parks. God. How am I going to get hard if you're telling me about candles? I have to be tough as nails for this. Listen. We're coming up with OBW wrestling. It's when you kids have beef, Vinny's bring his fucking ass here. I want to look him in the eyes. Will he take a DNA test for me? I just want to see how Cove Burger he is. I'm just fucking with you, Melly. Listen, we're going to have you guys come. You're going to represent. Don't sovereign Slytherin. They're not allowed. You're just not allowed to do that. Not in this court. You have to pick a representative. You guys come up with a case. You present it to the cult. Everyone in the cult, during whatever stream we do, it'll be live. It'll be a live stream. We're not editing court. This isn't canon. Get out of here. We're not burning sage. We don't do that hippy dippy shit in here. All right? Enough. We're not doing that. Curious one, you're grounded. Listen. Now it's in my head. Look at your new glasses and look at your sweet Hoogan. God damn, I love you, Tiff. Here's what we're going to do. Darlene, don't do it. Darlene, you want to be grounded too? Here's what we're going to do. You kids are going to tell your sides. It's going to be like regular court, but for TV. Real ass TV court. And then the group, whoever's in the live chat, I'll figure out how to do a poll. I'll look it up on Google and we'll do a poll on this shit. However, it lets me do it. And whoever the kids say wins, they win. And they have to apologize to the other if they want to stay in the group. I think that's fair. That'll snuff out who the real asshole is. The real C unit. Now you would think the C unit who loses would get the title belt. No. The one who wins does. Because let's be honest, I didn't think this through very well. Probably not even a good idea. It's probably going to cause a lot of problems. But you know what? Then we get to have more court. And that's fun. Right? Keep in mind, you're going to Deb size a lot when she's Judge Bev. So get ready for that. You're going to have to hear a lot of... Where's the Lord of the Fly? That's when it's new people, okay? Almost everyone in here who's beefing are old school. You guys are all old school as fuck. And I'm not going to go... Listen, this isn't the Bible. I'm not going to kill my oldest kids. That's fucking crazy. Y'all have been trained the most. You've seen the most Bob Wiltfong. You've been through hell. And guess what? Guess what? You're about to go through some fucking more hell because when there's beef, there's Bob. You brought this on yourselves. I want you to remember that right now. All right?
By the stance, they just can't seem to get it. But not this reporter, huh?
No 2 left feet for you.
That's right. Can you show me that move one more time?
Well, there are no mistakes, just variations.
Okay.
It goes like this. Swivel, swivel, kick, kick.
Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Woohoo!
No,
Get in. And stay with me because I'm going to do one of these things. Hoo-hoo! 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 Okay, I think I got it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Did I get it?
Not quite.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural
Oh, yeah. Happy Labor Day, you guys.
rhythm and encourages self-expression. The music varies as much as the movements. Students bounce, kick, and jump around to African, Latin, and rock music. They even climb on top of each other. One student says dance kinetics has benefited her more than she could have ever imagined. For an hour and 15 minutes, these students escape from their daily grind and leave feeling rejuvenated. In Northport, Alyssa Coleman, News 12, Long Island.
Oh, that's not for everybody.
It's not the dance kinetics. It's poor Bob Butler, this kid from Kansas or wherever you're from.
I have never seen anything like that in my life.
All right.
But I'm sorry. I'm sure it's a great thing. Just not for some people, I guess. Woo!
Actually, it looks like great exercise.
Because Full Metal Jacket. That's why. That's why, Tiff. Because I've seen Full Metal Jacket, and I get how it works. This is how you get strong.
Right.
Nano says the
Also, Also, because
technique
I
helps
love
people
when
find their
old girl
natural
throws a
rhythm
suck it,
and
dude.
encourages self-expression.
Like, I don't
The
know about
music
y'all, but
varies
this is
as
my
much as the
shit. Look,
movement.
ready?
Students bounce, kick, and jump around.
Boom, suck it. That's how I feel today. Child abuse. Go tell your mom. Get CPS involved again. Say how it works out for you kids. I'll start a dueling wrestling organization with myself. Do not think I will not WCW the fuck out of you kids. Fucking
to
suck it,
African,
suck it,
Latin,
suck
and
it,
rock
suck
music.
it. You feel me?
They even climb on top of each other. One student says dance kinetics has benefited her more than she could have ever imagined.
Are you
For an
doing
hour
them?
and 15
Adam.
minutes,
Adam. New video idea, bud. Get out of the van, go to the beach, and do African dance kinetics by the ocean with some really dope, like lo-fi hip hop in the background or smooth jazz, even just something really tight, you know, tighten it up, get in there, do your kinetics as the sun is rising or falling, and make that your intro video. Holy fuck.
these students
It
escape
is.
from
But
their
you know
daily
what?
grind
You
and
deserve it.
feeling rejuvenated. In Northport,
Mhm.
Alyssa Coleman, News 12,
I
Long
don't know. I
Island.
love it too. We're gonna watch it again.
Not
You don't love
quite.
it yet. You'll learn to.
Nano says
Call
the
him.
technique
Call
helps
him.
people find their natural rhythm and encourages
You think I
self-expression.
don't know about
The music
CPS? You
varies
think I
as
don't know
much as
people
the
there?
movements. Students bounce,
Yep.
kick, and jump around to African, Latin, and rock
I love it
music.
too, Fluffy
They
Bunny.
even climb on top of each
Every
other.
day he does them.
One student says dance kinetics has benefited her more than she could have ever imagined. For
More
an
than she
hour
could
and
have
15
ever.
minutes,
Listen,
these students
this is gonna benefit you kids more than you could ever imagine. If you think doing them is beneficial, just wait till you watch for a third time.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural
I don't know what
rhythm
you kids are
and
bitching about.
encourages
We're gaining
self-expression.
viewers.
The music varies as much as
We're
the
gaining
movement.
viewers. Why would I
Students
turn
bounce,
this off?
kick,
Look
and
at the
jump around to
analytics,
African,
kids.
Latin, and rock music.
The
They
analytics.
even climb on top of each other. One student says dance kinetics has benefited her.
Honey, that is like one of the nicest things you've ever said to your brother. That's one of the nicest things any of you kids have said to any of your brothers or sisters. What would be fucking weird is if he didn't have a van by the ocean and you just thought that. But also, I love this. Someone get a screenshot of this. We'll make a print. This is nice. This is nice. Thank you, Sonny. That was very nice of you.
More than she could have ever
And this,
imagined.
and this. Get a screenshot of this. I fucking hate the moon. I fucking hate the moon. Look at her. I just noticed this woman going, ooh. Ooh, what y'all doing? Ooh, y'all doing the airplane? Okay.
For an hour and 15 minutes,
Yes,
these
a little.
students escape from
Again,
their
Mel.
daily
Again.
grind and leave feeling rejuvenated.
Melly.
In
Again.
Northport, Alyssa Coleman, News 12,
And
Long
you know what?
Island.
You know what's that, Melly? Again.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural rhythm and
What did you eat?
encourages
Tell me.
self-expression. The music varies as much
I know,
as the
but Fluffy
movement.
Bunny likes it.
Students bounce, kick, and jump around to
Why, you got
African,
beef with Fluffy
Latin,
Bunny? You
and
want to
rock
go to
music.
you want to go to
They
dad
even
court?
climb on top of each other. One student says dance kinetics has
Yes.
benefited her
Do the dance
more
to
than
me.
she could have ever imagined. For an hour and 15 minutes, these students escape from their daily grind.
I've thought about this a lot, Jill and Brian, where they are now. I'm gonna guess Florida vacation homes. Or they just moved there. Also jail.
And leave feeling rejuvenated. In Northport, Alyssa Coleman, News 12, Long Island.
Oh, that's
Yes,
not
she
for
is.
everybody.
You know what? This is the last time, I promise. Just kidding. We might do one more. I don't know. It depends.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural
This is
rhythm
exactly what
and
that is.
encourages self-expression.
Exactly
The
what that
music
is.
varies
That's right.
as much
Why
as
are
the
we getting
movement.
more viewers?
Students bounce, kick, and jump around to African,
If you did,
Latin,
I'm
and
sure
rock
you
music.
would get beat up
They
by
even
cops,
climb
but
on
it
top
would
of each
still be
other.
funny. I think
One
you should do
student
it.
says dance kinetics has
Thank you,
benefited
Adam.
her more than she could have ever imagined.
Oh my God.
For an hour and 15 minutes, these students escape from their daily grind
That's
and
Dad's
leave feeling
boyfriend, not
rejuvenated.
brother.
In Northport, Alyssa
Mia.
Coleman, News 12, Long Island.
Oh, that's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
It's not the dance kinetics. It's poor Bob Butler, this kid from Kansas or wherever you're
I have
from.
Wherever
never seen
you're
anything
from.
like that in my life.
All right.
But I'm
Dude,
sorry.
this is what's gonna happen.
I'm sure it's a great thing.
This is
Just
exactly
not
what's
for
gonna
some
happen.
people, I guess.
All right. Are we gonna chill the fuck out? Do we need to watch it again? I'm so glad you asked. We'll get there. I just need to make sure the kids understand. I just need to make sure the kids understand. I have questions about your neighbor because I'm actually working on a case involving a naturist. Okay, you need a screenshot of Suck It? Okay. Well, Darlene asked for it, you guys. I can't help it. She wants the OSINT.
Much as the movements, students bounce, kick, and jump around to African,
Yes,
Latin,
Millie.
and rock
Yes.
music.
Yes.
They even climb on top of each other. One student says dance kinetics has benefited her more
Absolutely,
than she could
dude.
have ever imagined. For an hour and 15
We've got 3
minutes,
backup
these
channels
students
for dance
escape from their
kinetics.
daily grind and leave
Ah.
feeling rejuvenated. In
You know what's
Northport,
going on,
Alyssa
Clam.
Coleman, News 12, Long Island.
Clam, we're going
Oh.
clam hunting.
That's not for everybody.
We're hunting for joy
It's
in this
not the
brutal
dance
world.
kinetics. It's poor Bob Butler, this kid from Kansas or
Yeah.
wherever you're
I have
from.
never
No,
seen.
Jenksy, I've thought of this a lot too. 2 news reporters for this to show white people dancing bad. Let's go back one more time in case you missed it, because I know we've got 2 people here who are new. I'll even let you watch Bob do the woohoo.
Not quite.
Oh, no, you missed it. Sorry.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural rhythm and encourages self-expression. The music varies as much as the movement.
Self-expression,
Students
not
bounce,
anal
kick, and
gland
jump around
expression.
to African, Latin, and
Self-expression.
rock music. They even climb on top of each other. One student says dance
Mhm.
kinetics has benefited her more than she could have ever imagined. For an hour and
More
15
than she
minutes,
could
these
have
ever
ever
escape from
imagined.
their daily grind and leave feeling
Can we
rejuvenated.
can we just appreciate the moment Suck It Lady runs? She really does prance across the screen. It's quite lovely.
These students escape from their
Whew.
daily grind.
Get it,
leave
girl. What's she
never
running to?
imagined. For an hour and 15
She's
minutes,
I'm gonna run for the
these
camera, you
escape
guys.
from their daily
Woo.
grind and leave feeling
She's the
rejuvenated.
best.
In Northport, Alyssa Coleman, News 12, Long Island.
This is what happens.
Oh, that's not for everybody.
This is what happens. I don't know why you're still watching. In fact, we've
It's
gained
not the dance
viewers.
kinetics. It's poor Bob
The world
Butler, this
wants to
kid
see.
from Kansas or wherever you're
I have
from.
never seen anything like.
Damn it, Adam. You're so right. You're so right. Prancercise? I remember Dancercise. Prancercise? Don't make me look it up. Don't threaten your dad with a good time. She is gonna blow the other lady's head off. Yeah, with a big fart. Totally. God. This the way you kids think, you're just like me. Now you know what's going on. Now you get it. Now you get it. I'm embarrassed for all of them. Absolutely. I'm embarrassed too. People are beefing, and that's a punishment. That's your punishment. You have to watch the old white people of Northport, New York, Long Island dance, African dance kinetics in the late 80s, early 90s. I don't fucking know. I don't know why this disturbed you guys so much when we first saw it. Yes, I remember. I went to the emergency room so much as a kid. Yes, I remember her. That's all they played in there. It's like, oh, wow, way to show us a woman moving and being healthy while we're in here with broken limbs. Fucking Sit to be fit. I love her. What happened to her? What happened to her? Prancercise. Twerking, Melly. You're grounded. All right. All right. Send them. There's something delightfully bitch bastardy about those 3 laughing. I know. This is how Enron laughed when they thought they were getting away with it.
That's not for everybody.
Pyramid
It's
schemes
not
are
the
for everybody.
dance kinetics. It's poor Bob Butler, this kid from Kansas or wherever you're
I have
from.
never seen anything
Murdering
like
a
that in my
man and
life.
keeping women in the basement. It's not
poor
for
Bob
everybody.
Butler, this kid from Kansas or wherever you're
I
from.
have never seen anything like that in my life.
Dude,
All right.
are you in Long Island, Hudson? Are you in the island that is long? Hudson, what are you doing in Long Island? What do we got? What do we got? I live here and I can send video daily. Please. Are you talking about Northport? Please do. Please do. Please. Yeah, I thought I did too, but the closet didn't work because now you're all beefing. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do OBW. We're doing Oblivious Benson wrestling. You guys are gonna go to court because I really think airing the beef out and having that judgment forced upon you might make you rethink how you're behaving. And I think the wrong parties will go, maybe I don't want people to hear this. Maybe I don't want people to side with the other side because maybe I'm the asshole here. And then you might reach some sort of like part in your heart that says it's okay to be wrong. That says it's fine. In fact, that's how you learn. Making mistakes is exactly how you learn. Being wrong, being able to admit it. It's a very, very hard thing to have, to possess, to do, to see. And I feel like putting your shit on blast for everyone will make you really think, I feel uncomfortable saying this in front of everyone. Maybe because I'm the asshole. And then you will have some sense. Fix the beef, which is, in fact, a plea agreement. If you reach a plea agreement prior to court, we don't go to court. I truly think that discussing shit publicly makes people kind of pay a little attention and go, maybe I need to figure this out before I look like a big asshole. And that's okay. Hit that plea agreement. You know? If that's what you got to do. I'm hoping, like 97% of American crime cases, a plea agreement will be reached. So we don't have to hear your bullshit. But if we got to hear it, get ready for judgment. Final judgment stands. There are no appeals. You cannot forfeit your title. It's not allowed. It's not allowed. And this is a loser leaves OBW match. So get prepared. It's not going to be good. If the whole jury votes against you, you really got to think about it. So that's what we'll do. And again, I don't want to know in advance any of the case. I can't. That would null and void me. You understand? Do you know what? We're not naming the beefs. That's the point. I don't want to talk about them at all. But if they're going to get brought into here, you best believe we're calling them out. And you must fight for us. It's beef on a pole. It's beef on a pole. One more time. Just to really lock it in how I feel. And then we'll move on.
I think I got it. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Not quite.
Nano says the technique helps people find their natural rhythm and encourages self-expression. The music varies as much as the movements. Students bounce, kick, and jump around to African, Latin, and rock music. They even climb on top of each other. One student says dance kinetics has benefited her more than she could have ever imagined. For an hour and 15 minutes, these students escape from their daily grind and leave feeling rejuvenated. In Northport, Alyssa Coleman, News 12, Long Island.
Oh, that's not for everybody.
It's not.
Okay. Oh my God. You guys, I cannot afford to get copyright stricken by the Prancercise bitch. But like, I feel like it's worth it. It's kind of worth it. All right, fuck.
And my music's ready. So let's stop talking and do some walking.
Thank you, Mia. Here you go, Mia. Oh yeah, fucking copyright, dude. Is it already gonna get me? Oh, God damn it. God damn it. She doing this? She gonna get me? We're playing music. What if we just do? Why they gotta play music? Oh, because it's Prancercise. Is that her boyfriend? Is he wearing Zubas? Hold up. God damn it. Oh, thank you for this, Mia. I'm gonna have some fucking nightmares. Okay. Oh fuck. It's the cardigan for you. It's the horses with are those lucha masks on? Or no masks? Was that just the horse? Oh, roar back. Yeah. What is going on here? The camel toe? You saw one? Yeah, those pants are Zubas, dude. That's what wrestlers wear. You think this guy takes bumps? Goddamn. K-Buns, by the way, thank you for the toys. Oh my god. The Moogies, it fucking loves them, dude. He loves them. Thank you so much. He's been ripping that bird. Just the feet. He can't get the rest. It's pissed him off, but I've never seen him so enthused. Like, I'm gonna fuck this bird up. It tires him out. The horse one? Doesn't she wear ankle weights? You know, if you're talking about the guy, yeah, she wears him around like an ankle weight. Jesus Christ. Look, why do they have masks? What the fuck? This is like the intro to Friends. This is a lot. This is a lot. Wow. The one, yeah, no, I saw that. They're in the, yeah, exactly. They're in the, I mean, these horses think birds are flying at them. Look at these big fucking birds. Look at these big fucking birds fucking chasing horses. This true crime channel has been ripped apart. We have sunk to a new low. I mean, what have we become, guys? Kind of like it, but it is pretty weird. I hope my parents never see this shit. I'm never going to get a good job. Not now. Fuck. I mean, I can't turn it off. It's really good. Yeah, I know. It's kind of oddly soothing. Yeah, it does feel, it feels like a felony, but like a bad one. Yeah, they shouldn't be around other living things. Fly masks? Okay. Oh, fuck. I've actually never seen a fly mask. I've been around horses pretty much, good amount of my life. Never seen one. Pretty scary looking. This is, they got a drone shot? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Who's manning the drone, dude? They have friends? Wow. Well, they got, make sure you get the car in the drone shot. Jesus fuck. Okay. This is me and Aunt Deb. Pausing it. Yeah, that's me and Aunt Deb. I'm going to have to show this to Aunt Deb. This is me and her. This is what we're meant to be. This is us. We're going to remake this. I mean, I guess the best thing to do is to have you guys bombard your Aunt Deb today with emails. Insisting that we remake this. As equines, can we borrow some of your horses? I think this one's 10 years old. I think. I'm going to guess. Yep, 10 years old. 10 years old. Fuck. 10 years old and they got a drone, dude. I feel lazy. Why settle for mediocrity when you can Prancercise your way into ecstasy? These motherfuckers are on ecstasy. I knew it, dude. Fucking knew it. Like, duh, you're on ecstasy. Oh my god. Fuck. I just punished myself. I kind of like it. I kind of want to watch another. Fuck. You got me? All right. We're going to remake this. I feel it in my soul. They are older club kids. This is what happened to the club kids. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's up? What else is up with Prancercise? Yeah, you do. Hit up Melanie. She'll get you drugs for this shit. Yeah, that quote. Their friend has a helicopter, totally. I mean, if they're a club kid, they know people with helicopters. Yeah, it does seem like his jam, but I don't know if he has, dude. I don't know if he has. Fuck. She looks like that kid. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. She looks like Kevin from Kids in the Hall, like in character. I'm just saying. What is this? 10 months ago? Oh shit. Okay, Queen. Okay. Okay. It's just a picture. Whoop. No music. Okay, it's just a. Okay. Now I'm getting uncomfortable. Darlene, I think I did get emails from you just now. This is a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna put you through this. I'm sorry, kids. I'm sorry. Don't tell CPS. Don't tell CPS I did that to you. That was a lot. She is fit. She's very fit. I'll say, well, I don't know about healthy or fit, but she's something. She's doing all right. She's partying in the pumpkin patch. Good for her. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Something from Shan. I don't know. Yeah, I had to turn the volume off. I had to. It's off. It's off, kids. It's off. It's fine. It's going to be okay. Let's get to the point. That was a lot. That was a whole lot to take in. All right. Found something kind of cool. Well, I wouldn't say cool. Kind of weird. You know how your dad likes to go on the internet and do his thing. And I was peeping into the Birchmore case some more. Especially after the other night when Miss Shorty came in, schooled us, told us about that Pete guy, what a pervert he was, and all the other old cases. And I thought, this shit goes back pretty far, huh? So I started looking into it. And I was like, let's look up the perps in Judy records. But let's not just look up the perps. Let's look up their last name, see who's related to them. And we can't just presume these people are related to them. We also have to look up, do the OSINT, make sure we're accurate. Is this them? Is this somebody else with the same name? Blah, blah, blah. And why do we do that? Because I'm curious, who else works there that is kind of like the Kevin Albert to the Brian Albert, Maybe a little crossover. Maybe you could have helped them with something. Just because you're related to someone doesn't mean you have anything to do with what they did. But when it's corruption and cops and they're all related, and that's kind of the problem. And the corruption goes back multiple decades. And that people within the department are doing baddie things to cover for other people. But here's the thing. What if there's two people overlapping on the force who happen to be like father and son? Or what if they don't overlap, but maybe one could really be beneficial to the other one's case? Maybe there's secrets and things in the history of these baddies that for some reason got buried. And Judy Records has a lot of really good older records. Newer, it kind of takes a long time to scrape the data. So, it can take a while to get stuff. But I always try to rely on it for looking at other casework. So, in the Birchmore case, we all know that Farwell guy's a big dickhead, right? And his brother is too. And they allegedly, definitely, did a bunch of fucked up shit to a child. They molested a kid and he murdered her. So with that said, I decided let's look up Farwell in Judy records, and I found something interesting. And I'm going to share the screen with you. Here we go. Actually, let's just share the entire screen, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Zoom in a little bit for you. All right. So, what pops up when you type in Massachusetts State Police and Farwell? Wonder what happens. And the reason I chose that is because, I mean, they're pretty much the corrupt agency, right? Now, I did type in a few others just to see what came back, but this is what came back that interested me. So this says it's in the matter before blah blah blah, and it talks about electronic resolution of the defendant's motion to suppress electronically stored evidence seized from 2 different searches of their computer system, the first of which occurred initially on May 2nd, 1996, and continued off-site beginning May 6, 1996. And the second of which began February 12th, 1998. The computer workstations and other computer system components had been removed from Ellis & Ellis law offices in Worcester, Mass. during the search of the offices on May 2nd, 1996. And it goes on and on. It tells a story about suppression of evidence and blah, 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 blah. Neat, 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 right? So it highlights Massachusetts, but if you go down a little, you get to the Farwell part, right? So I found this interesting. To facilitate this facet of the search, well, let's start at the top. On May 1st, 1996, the Superior Court issued 2 search warrants to seize inter alia certain computer hardware, software, and peripherals from the Ellis & Ellis law offices in Worcester. Excuse me. The warrants also authorized a search of the seized computer system for data concerning target individuals, medical appointment logs, accounting records, and other evidence as cataloged in Schedule B attached to the warrant application. To facilitate this facet of the search, the issuing judge appointed an expert, Mr. William L. Farwell, a computer expert and fraud investigator employed by the Board of Bars overseers, who had assisted in the separation or the preparation of warrants, and such other computer experts and specialties are reasonably necessary. Schedule D, paragraph 1, the warrants were to be executed on May 2nd, 1996. Now it goes on, and it's really, really long, and it talks about Farwell's search and what he looked for and all this cool stuff, right? Okay. And it's a crazy, like, it's very long, all right? See how long that is? We're not going to read all that, all right? But, look at this. The defendant's expert even conceded that Farwell's use of the view function would leave no trail. It goes on and on and on. Farwell testified that when he used the wipe info program on June 3rd, 1998, the only information present on his working drive was his copy of Novell operating system, a DOS partition, a DOS partition, several computer programs, and the last 2 operations that he performed on April 26, 1996 and April 29, 1996, backup tapes which had been restored to the server. The defendant did in fact receive a copy of Farwell's working hard drive shortly thereafter, and they continued to receive copies of the hard drive as it existed at any point before Farwell began again utilized the wipe info program. The defendant's expert even conceded that Farwell's use of the view function would leave no trail. And it goes on and on and on. So everything before that is basically talking about, and I did read it all, and it is a fuckload. Okay, basically, he did a Brian Higgins, or he did a Guarino Higgins Procta. You know what I mean? Like, he basically went in there and he used a wipe info program and tried to hide his trail and did some shady shit. Okay. Now you may be wondering this isn't Matthew Farwell, right? Like that's who's William L. Farwell? Well, before I read all of this, I was like, let's make sure it's relevant, because William L. Farwell, I believe there is someone else who is, it might be the brother, I don't remember, but someone in the family, middle name Lee. And I was like, and I'm talking about Matthews. So I go check it out, and William Farwell, the William L. Farwell, loving father of him, died. William F. Farwell. So the father of William L. Farwell is William F. Farwell, right? And then if we go down, we see something very interesting. William Billy and Matthew, meaning the twins. So this is their grandpappy, R.I.P. sir. But their dad is William L. Farwell. Okay. Now, again, right here, William L. Farwell. So, their daddy did the same shit. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that crazy? How kids take after their dads. Jesus fucking Christ. It's wild, right? Anyway, I just thought that was nuts. I guess I'll post these records so you guys can go look at them. I'll put them on the community page or in the description, but that's pretty wild, huh? Yeah, I'll put it on there. I'll put it on there. And if you want to just go see it, you could just type this in exactly how it is. See that? Massachusetts State Police in quotes with a space and then Farwell. And this is what pops up. And you can read about how his daddy did some hiding and some sneaky shit too. Very interesting. And it was exactly 10 years before. Wow. Wow, isn't that neat? Being a fucking piece of shit runs in the family, allegedly. Supposedly. Maybe. But, yeah, interesting, huh? Not surprised, not shocked. Just like, wow, more? Wow. It's just wild. But yeah, I hadn't seen anybody bring this up. Thought about it. Should I bring this up? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this important? Is this important? The same troopers who fucked around and found out their fucking Diddy did the same thing? I don't know. So, if Farwell was trying to like hide shit, right? His daddy seemed to be pretty well versed in how to do that. Thought it was pretty interesting, and he was well versed in '96. So yeah, just thought I'd show you that. Just thought I'd show you that. But yeah, I'll put it up there so you guys can check it out. And you can always just go to Judy Records and pop this bad boy in. Massachusetts State Police in quotes with Farwell. And you can do that with anybody. And here's the thing about Guarino. Yes, I did put Guarino in, but there's a lot of Guarinos. There was one Guarino who went fishing and found a body. That was pretty crazy. With his homie. I don't know if it's the same one, but yeah, it was a pretty fucked up case. The truck that they saw was on fire and had a body in it. Yeah, it'll work for every state. You can do it anywhere. It's totally free. It's pretty nuts, huh? Yeah, they are. They're all corrupt. Goes pretty deep. Multi-generational corruption is a big wow for me. Dirty buggers. Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Yeah, Commonwealth did not promptly return. You're just gonna see a lot of redundance here, though. Heads up, it's the same shit all over again. Then look, Farwell then processed all of the computers. Do you see this? They're even being sassy in the report. Even the court records are like, fucking this guy. And they tell you exactly how he did it. Anthony, forget about it. Look at that name. Anthony Forget about it. Love this dude. Love that name. Unless he did something shitty, then I hate him. Yeah, they do think it's normal, and they did it, so why can't they, you know? Why not? Anyway, I thought you kids would like that. I thought you'd like checking out the obituary. But we're not gonna, it's got everybody's name, but that's their grandpappy. William F. William Forget About It. And then William L. William Liar. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. The next thing I want to tell you guys about is this app. And the reason I want to tell you about it is because I've been thinking a lot about helping, how we can help people. And you know, one of the big things on this video is like how can we help the FBI? How what about VICAP? What can we learn, right? One of the things that made me think about ways we can help in true crime is this. Be My Eyes. Not a sponsor or anything, just a cool app that I got. Had it for a few years. I've only gotten 2 calls, okay? What it is it's an app that you install and you get calls from blind people who don't have eyes. Well, they have eyes, but they can't see. They might not have eyes. I don't know. Anyway, they need your eyes. They can't see something. And they use this app and they make it very easy for blind people to use. So if you're blind and you need help or you're going blind, or you just have a hard time seeing. Even if you have astigmatism, you can't see. Your glasses are lost. For some reason, you are deprived of sight at the moment. You can use this for your advantage, or if you're someone that wants to help the blind from afar, they can go ahead and they can call you. It'll auto ring just a random person who has this app, who is available at the time, who has it running in the background or just on or installed. You'll get a ping and it'll be like, yo, this person needs your help. And then it puts you on like a video call, sometimes audio, usually video. Audio can be like, hey, can you look up this thing for me? You know what I mean? Video, at least it used to be both. I think now it might be all video. But anyway, video, they'll be like, I remember, okay, the first one Boyfriend's Date got was a lady who couldn't read the ingredients on something and she had allergies. She was like, what do these say? And then we read the ingredients to her, right? I got a call once and someone said, what bus stop am I at? And they held the phone up and it was, I told them 20 and they were like, thank you. Somebody, one time I got one and it was just a lady who was like, does my hair look okay? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, I'm going on a date. I was like, thanks. Yeah, it looks great. Thanks for calling. Totally. You look fantastic. She's like, thank you. She just wanted to make sure her part was straight. It was wild. But anyway, it's pretty sick. You don't get a lot of them. But then you can also review each other. Like, how did that experience go? It's a cool way to help blind people. I had a lady who needed to find out if a light was on. And then another, if a thing was where she thought it was. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Like, you don't really think about it that much, like how limiting it can be, especially if you're somebody who's like, maybe you're in a new city and you don't know anybody and you don't have family there and you're blind or newly blind and you're in a place where you don't know a lot of people. This is, I believe it's voice activated for them. So they could just be like, fuck, I need this thing. I don't want to wake up. Sometimes it's like the person who would normally do this for them is asleep or just all sorts of reasons. Maybe they're embarrassed. They don't want to call this person. They feel like they're bothering them. It's pretty great. So I wanted to lead into today with how to help people. And you feel like, I can't do anything. I'm sitting on my home or, I'm just a stupid web sleuth. Nobody likes me. There's shit you could do. This, sure, it's not OSINT, but it kind of is because you're helping someone with something. You're helping someone find public information, whether it be on an ingredients box or, look something up for them. It's pretty dope. And this is what made me think about I should show the kids VICAP. Like, what's the true crime version of Be My Eyes, right? So I made a list of different things, and one of them I'm going to show you today. And you might already know it. You might have already seen it a million times. But for those of you who don't, it's going to be a pretty cool trip today. It's not going to take too long. We'll be done by 2 my time. So within 30 minutes. But if you want to help a blind person, this is how you do it. Be My Eyes. Install more devices. You can get it on iOS or Android. Okay? All right. So today, let's talk about here. Let me take this down for a second. All right. Today, we're going to talk about VICAP. All right. If you don't know what VICAP is, it's the Violent Criminal Apprehension Program. It's part of the FBI. And it's a program where it includes missing persons cases, cold cases, violent crime, criminal analysis units, and they're seeking information. It says that on all the flyers. You'll see the one in a minute. I just flashed it up there. The thing about it is, there are a couple of websites that your dad goes to. Actually, let me pull one up for you that's very similar, because I know there's Aussie people in the chat and New Zealanders and people in Europe, in the UK. So you're probably going to want to peep another one that, hold on one second. Let's see. Okay, where is it? Yeah, fuck. I cannot remember where I put this. Oh, here it is. Got it. All right. I got something for y'all. Sorry about the dead air. Sorry. All right. So I'm going to show you guys two things today, actually. The first one, let's just kick it off with the Aussie one, actually, and then we'll do VICAP second, because VICAP's going to lead into some other FBI stuff. But if you want to do something it's not like Be My Eyes in the sense that somebody calls you. It's more like a combination of web sleuths in that you're looking for stuff, you're trying to do research and help from afar, but it's also a situation where you're being called upon to help by the FBI or by Interpol. So I wanted to pull some of those opportunities for you, because maybe not you specifically, like they're calling you hot mess equines, but they're calling everybody. Like, if you want to help with these cases, we need fucking help. Help us with this. So right now, when we're seeing a fuckload of people kind of glom on to specific cases and try to help when it's not really asked of them. I mean, yeah, it's great to shine light on cases that need it. But when we live in a time when so many get oversaturated to the point where it can harm the case, I think why not focus our energy on where they actually do need us and they're asking us for help? So that's what we're going to do today. The first one I'm going to show you, I've talked about this before. It is called, What Is This Thing? All right. Now, this is on Reddit. I'm going to put let me put the URL for anybody who wants to see it. I will replace my name. Here we go. Hit the banner. All right. Peep this. What is this thing? In the chat, if you know about this, if you've already been here, put 1. If you don't know about our What Is This Thing, put 2. I'm going to give you a moment. Let's put some music on, you guys. Look at Labor Day. Let's get up in this bed. Let's do some. What kind of music? What kind of dance? No, we don't need that. I feel like we've done that a lot lately. Have we? I don't know. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Okay. Oh, wow. This is awesome. One, because I did mention this a long time ago. But everybody else, it seems to be. All right. A lot of 2s. We got Holly with a 1. Okay. Oh, this music's fucking weird. All right. Yeah. Interesting how some of them make 200K, though. Interesting. All right. Excellent. UK swanky hotel music. Agreed. Ooh, let's turn this shit down. It's too loud. All right. I'm going to give you guys a minute. I'm going to put this music making you dizzy. Oh, shit. I'll turn it down a lot. Music's bad. Let's change the music. This is not a good choice at all. What about this? Maybe. No. I feel like this one's pretty chill. All right. That's a little better. Yeah, it was. It felt like 90s porn music. Okay. So, give me 1 second. This is one of your favorites. I'm so glad. This one is intense. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to open the door. Sorry, it's been a bit rainy here, and I like the rainy weather. This is good. Thank you. All right. Excellent, darling. We don't need you playing hide the pen while you're dizzy. Okay? People are fast. Lots of smarties. Okay, let's do this. Let's look at this too. So, but first let's talk about TraceAnObject. Okay? Is this important? TraceAnObject subreddit exists to identify objects to help solve child abuse cases. The FBI has recently released some new cases. Please see if you can help. This is 3 months ago. Now, you get these updates every once in a while at the top of the Reddit page. To get there, you don't even have to have an account, by the way, to view this. You don't have to have a Reddit account. So keep that in mind. You do if you want to comment, but if you just want to look at it, you can just go. Now, TraceAnObject has 2.8 million members in it. This is one of the largest subreddits on Reddit. It's 2.8 million people that are on this subreddit looking, okay? Now, this is primarily Interpol, but the FBI also puts in requests alongside Interpol, especially because you can have a victim that's out of the US and abuse going on overseas because they've been trafficked. You can have vice versa. You can have somebody who is distributing CSAM overseas and they are abusing somebody and also distributing it to a specific place. So they want to get your information on, let's say you're in America and someone distributed CSAM from overseas and it made it in somehow to your house because either your son, your brother, your father, somebody, or a wife, I don't know, somebody in there grabbed it and did what Stefan Stearns did, put it on a shared server with everybody in the house. And let's say you see it on here. That's kind of who they're looking for. People who could maybe identify it that way, but some things are specific objects, okay? So a while back, your dad was able to turn in a tip on one of these, and oh my God, it felt so good. It felt so good. It was almost like helping someone on Be My Eyes. It really felt fulfilling. And the way I helped was, and a couple of other people noticed this too, there was a calendar in a picture, and it was a Texas calendar. There was something very specific on it that was very Texas, and it was this yellow rose thing with like a brand around it. And like, if you're from Central Texas, Austin specifically, you kind of know about, there's a specific bar has a yellow rose on it called the Yellow Rose. But also a yellow rose is a big Texas thing. It also had just a very Texas kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but there were little pictures and things on this calendar that looked Texas. And it was like a poster attached to a calendar, and it was from like the 90s. But it was super blurry, but if you zoom in and you sharpen it a little bit, you can kind of see the word Texas real small. So a bunch of us noticed it and then called it in. And they were like, yeah, thank you. We're going to look into it. And then, pretty soon it was off the site. So they got what they needed done. So I love to go on this and see if there's anything I can help with. If you are somebody who is really good at, and really it's even hard to generalize. If you worked in the textile industry, you might be good for one thing. See, this is clearly a pipe. Some people don't know that. Other people do. They might show you an object that's like a t-shirt for a specific school. And then all of a sudden, you're like, oh, I went there. And nobody else can identify that school's uniform. That's what we're looking for. Hollow and blackened glass tube open at both ends. I mean, that's a dab pipe, right? Right? Wait, is this the one? TraceAnObject. What? I'm dumb. I went to the wrong one. It's not what is this thing? It's TraceAnObject. This is the one. They took me to the one where they're warning it. This is what happens when you fucking rely on the search function. Great job, Reddit. All that for nothing. Hold on. I was in the wrong subreddit. That was... Okay, that's a different one, though. That's actually... This one is actually... You know what? Fuck it. We'll toss it in there. So what is this thing? Is a totally different subreddit, but it's the same concept, but not for specifically sex crimes and kids and stuff like that. This one is just for helping people identify things. Like, what is this? See? And then if you know, this is actually a great way to hone your OSINT. Totally. Like, see? People are like, what is this? Stored in a wooden box. Contains an instrument of some form and a wand device. I bet this is a uranium a way to test for uranium. That's what it looks like. A meter. Strange facility. What is it? What is it? And it just gives you as many details. What is this thing? What does this do? What is this? So if you ever see something and you're like, what the fuck is it? What the fuck is this? You go on there. Large cylindrical metal towers about 50 feet tall on the banks of the Ohio where everybody answers. When it's solved, it tells you this one's still open. People still don't know. So if you're in Ohio and you know what this is, you can go on there. Yeah, Geiger counter. That's what it's called, right? You love this, Melly? Yeah, it's great, right? It's absolutely great. Absolutely great. But let's go to waste. I know that. Well, don't waste them. Go on here, dude. Radiation meter. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right? So that's what is this thing is. All right? That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay? Okay. So let's go to TraceAnObject because that's the one. But it's okay. We learned an extra one. Bridge support pillars. YouTube user, go on there and tell them. Go to what is this thing and solve it. Then they'll mark solved and they'll thank you. It's awesome. Fuck yeah. I knew you kids would solve one. All right, let's go to TraceAnObject. All right. Here we go. And let me just change this out for you. So you can go to it too if you want. If you want to. All right. All right. Okay. So if you want to go to TraceAnObject, this is the one where you can help with sex trafficking. Help find a trafficker. Now, these are very up close, very blurry, kind of small. See this? We're going to click on it. You can zoom in usually on these, and you can just see it's very blurry. Some people will go sharp in the images, and they'll sit there and they'll go, this looks like blah, 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 blah. Now, me, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm thinking that looks like the side of a lady's face, maybe like an El Dia de los Muertos thing. I don't know. That's definitely a tattoo. Yes, it is. But what is it? They want to know. Could be a mask, like a trauma mask. I don't know. Over here, definitely balloons. And it'll tell you what it wants to know or what they want to know. Unknown item, possibly fabric or curtain. What is this? So they want to know what this is in the background. I think it is a white plastic table cover, and those are party balloons. And then you can go in here, and you can see people discussing. Oh, have fun on your plane. Have fun. Go solve it, Miss Pox. Theremin. Hand or neck? I think that was hand. Safe travels, Miss Pox. Bye, Miss Pox. Everybody's wishing you a safe travels, Miss Pox. Let us know when your plane's landed, honey. Have a safe trip. Just added these to my Reddit. Cool. Yeah, Tull? I don't know, maybe. I think it just looks like a regular, like, you know how you can buy those cheap plastic table covers? Could be Tull. Could be Tull. And it even tells you this is FBI VICAP case 25. Does not give text descriptions of objects. The linked image is the only information. Images are similarly numbered. Cases may be related, but not necessarily. And it tells you it may be disturbing. The trait fabric could be from My Little Pony Friendship Matter. Do you see this? Wow. Oh, I see what they're talking about. Oh, that's the fact. I thought that was a balloon. What the fuck? Wow. Well, yeah, that's definitely possibly My Little Pony or dog. I don't know. It's kind of similar to like, do you see a sailboat? So let's keep going. Let's see what else they got. So in this one, sheet, fan, stuffed animal. So you're just looking at pictures, right? So if you recognize a room that looks like this, boom, done. Some people have gone as far as they can identify where this pillow is bought or sold. Who makes these sheets, where they're from. These sheets are only made by one specific brand of company, and it's in Germany, and you can only get them at 3 places, and then they call and tip it in. This fan is only sold in Korea, and you can only get, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Same here, blue and gray blankets. Very common pattern up here. Could be Todd Oldham. Could be Target. This definitely some sort of wool. Now people will commonly, here's a common way that people search for these. I'll show you guys. And a lot of people usually do this first, but totally understandable to want to try it anyway, especially if you're just practicing. You go here and you go search with Google Lens. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this. We're going to go down here. Here, we just want the blanket, right? Really hone in on the object. Otherwise, it's going to give you an AI combination, right? So, look at this. This is an I'm not going to click on that because I can already tell that it's a fucking trap. But now it's giving you different fabrics. All right, I'm gonna revisit this. Fascinating. That good. Okay. Uh-oh, the internet's going out. Great. Kids, stick with. You have that blanket? Oh shit. Well, send us a picture because I want to see it. Why are you doing this to me, internet? Why are you doing this? Can you kids still hear me or see me? Or I guess see the blanket? It's pausing. It's fucking up. The nodes are back. Gauge F is back. I'm pissed. Anyway. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Look, check this out. This popped up. Let's reshare that screen. Sorry it went away. What a bummer. Nodes. All right. You have that blanket, Calamity? Take a pic. Send it to us. Pop it in the Discord. I have not been in the Discord in over a week. I am so sorry. I got overwhelmed with notifications. Your dad's trying to put out as much content as possible while he's off. Your mom has that blanket too. If you got pics of this blanket, you have the gray one. Yeah, take a picture of the tag and send it in a tip. Fascinating, huh? You can't even see the Google Lens thing? Hold on. Let me do this to where you can see the whole screen. You can't even see the results, dude. That sucks. Here, hold on. Share screen. There you go. You guys see that? Fucking Google AI, you guys. It's pretty crazy, huh? It's an electric blanket that you got off Amazon? Let's pop them in the Discord. Let's see if you guys have the blanket, you know what it is. Send it in. I wonder if this is it. Do you think it is? All right. There you go. There you go. How about one of you kids goes and submits? They're expensive as fuck. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would submit a tip if I were one of you guys. If you know, definitely. Oh, this shit is glitching so bad. Let me see if I can make it stop. Can I make it stop? Let's change this. Oh, good. Oh, everything went black. Give me a second, kids. Fucking nodes. Fucking gauge F in the nodes. Okay, we're gonna switch there. Fuck it. All right. You kids see everything all right? All right. Pendleton brand, yes. All right, excellent. So we did one. We did an OSINT. Isn't that fun? The Pendleton one was from Costco. Last year's collection. Oh, interesting. The gray and white one. Okay. All right. Well, this is fantastic. So we did an OSINT. If you kids want to call it in, let me know if you call it in. Or if I have to do it. Someone do it. I'm sure someone, we could go through the thread first and see if someone already did, so we don't overwhelm calling the same fucking tip. But yeah, that's basically it. That's it. Like, that's literally it. Like, I mean, this is TraceAnObject. Pretty wild, huh? That was fun, right? It's fun. We've made hunting sex traffickers fun again. We did it. Your laptop's doing the node thing? Oh, shit. Dude, my desktop, dude. What's going on, dude? Well, this is fascinating. I enjoyed it. Let's see. Let's pull up the next thing. All right. Let me turn this off here. Let me take this down. Give me 1 second. How do I get the banner down? Okay, there. All right. We can hear you, but we cannot see the Google search, only the original picture. Okay. But you can see this? Can you see this okay? All right. Now it's all black. Oh, that was earlier when everything was fucking up. All right, cool. Yeah, you'll get hyper-focused on Reddit. And the thing is, people like to hate on Reddit because they think it's like, oh, that's where all the fucking school shooters go. No, chill. That's where all the trolls are. No, that's Twitter, hun. Reddit is just a forum just like this. It's exactly like this, what we're doing right now. Talking to each other. That is what Reddit is. It's that without a video playing. Instead, you have a post to communicate about. So imagine I just took this picture and then you guys did exactly what you're doing now about the picture. That's Reddit. Welcome to Reddit. Welcome to public expression. Welcome to anal gland expression with Oblivious Benson. I'm sorry. So, I highly encourage you all, go do the Judy Records thing. Okay, and I looked up Birchmore. Man, they fuck with that family a lot. Holy shit. Go to Be My Eyes. Help a blind guy. What are you doing? Help a blind guy. All right. Oh, we'll get there. For now, let's look at this. All right. So, VICAP alert. This is where the FBI is like, yo, we're trying to apprehend a violent criminal. We're trying to find out more about them. What do you fucking know? All right. You want to help? You know anything about this shit? Let us know. Tell you very clearly what's going on. The below pictured clothing belongings were recovered during a search of a serial offender's tractor trailer cab. Additional items were recovered that are not pictured. The offender has been linked to multiple homicide missing persons cases from the 1970s to the 1990s, the late 70s to the early 90s, okay? Now, this is a serial offender, homicide, missing person. So this is a serial killer. This shit was in their truck. As a long-haul truck driver, the offender has been through over 30 states at various times. Therefore, the investigators are asking the public to review the items and notify authorities if they recognize any. Now, what's interesting is down here, you can see that the police department is Aurora Police Department in Colorado. This leads me to believe that the case could be out of Colorado, or that perhaps the person was originally arrested outside of Colorado, or they are from Colorado. A lot of people on the internet think this is Robert Ben Rhodes, that this shit was in his truck. Other people think it's another guy. Fair enough. Who gives a fuck? The point is, 30 states, late 70s to early 90s. It's a lot. You know what I mean? So, one of the things that I've seen discussed the most, like if I had to rank them, the most discussion on Reddit, Unresolved Mysteries forums, City Data, Data Lounge, Topics, like everywhere this has been posted, Facebook, fucking 4chan, fucking Twitter, all of it. This is where people are focused right here. Sorry, let me take you down. Sorry about that, Calamity. They've been focused on TMSI. A lot of people are like, it's a trucking company. I used to work for them. They're all sorts of stuff. It's definitely a trucker's patch. It's a mechanic. It's this, that, and the other. I think I've delved into it. I personally think that it is a trucking company that did have a place, one of many headquarters in Aurora, but also there was one in New York. And it had the red uniforms that are very similar to this. I think it's more likely the one in New York. It could also be a type of a phone company from New York. But this is the one that people focus a lot on. Other ones are obviously the Magic Mountain Express. This is a huge deep dive. Magic Mountain Express rabbit hole. Okay? Brian says it's no more dangerous than what you're doing now. And also Reddit it's actually pretty fucking hard to find someone's personal information comparably. If I were to compare, in my opinion, it's easier to find someone's identity through Twitter or through obviously Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Way easier on YouTube. Reddit is very protected in the sense that you can put in an email address to start an account that isn't even yours. Just make a random one up and it'll just let you start an account. So it's a little tough to get fucked over on Reddit. I mean, you still can. Like, people can still find you for all sorts of things, especially because you can look at someone's past comments. Ooh, the popo. Who they getting? Who they coming for? Can't be your dad. Anyway, I think that Reddit's pretty safe. Tell Brian to chill. Tell Brian not to this shit. Your dad's never gonna show you something that's gonna fuck you. All right, you're gonna be fine. Bad boys, what you want? Uh-oh, copyright strike. Yeah, definitely makes sense. Walmart. Oh, yep. Okay, so also we got VPNs on the list, Galen. On the list, the cheat sheet, which I am gonna leave up a couple extra days for all channel members. And then we're going to switch the passcode, and we're going to add a few more, and that's going to start next month, September. Okay? It does say beg for mercy. In fact, I was about to say, this is what I focused on, was this shirt. And I'm going to tell you what I found in a minute. Your dad, it is not the Van Halen logo, but it is a ripoff. Your dad has to go tinkle. I'm so sorry. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this music on for you, and I'm going to leave this up so you guys can gaze upon it. All right, take a look at that stuff. All right, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's talk about this shirt. You're absolutely right when you say never beg for mercy, but I wish we could take a closer look. Let's see if I can zoom in more. So your dad was looking at it, and I noticed something, right? What did I notice? See that little black line right there? And see how it's kind of a little bit like it's not folded, but it's like it's got some wrinkles in it, right? You see that little line right there? That cuts it off. That's two N's, two E's. So never, never beg for mercy. And I started looking at it and I was like, wow, so this was between the 70s, late 70s, and early 90s. Now, if it were just never beg for mercy, it'd be like, oh, this is just a shirt with a phrase, never beg for mercy. But it's never, never beg for mercy. This is how albums used to look. Like you would have the band name like Kiss. And then it would be like, you know, fucking Detroit Rock City. Van Halen, blah, blah, blah. So I was thinking, what if this is a band and what if this is their album? What if Never Never is the band, right? So I started looking into it, and it turns out there was a band. You get to see my Stone Cold Steve Austin history. So there was a band called Never Never, and yeah, it says never beg for mercy, but it says never, never beg for mercy, actually. Hold on. See that? See how those split? Let me pull it a little closer. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. See that? Never, never. These are two different words. The V is combined. But right here, two E's, two R's. And I thought, is that a reflection? No, it's like overlapping it. So it's never, never beg for mercy. Right? You see it? You see it? You see it? It's not Van Halen, though. What's interesting is it's a local band from that point in time. And we're going to go check them out. Let's see. This is them. Never, never. And see how they even still do the V touching thing? Interesting. So, they were a cover band. They did have a whole beg for mercy thing back in the day. What's really interesting to me is that they played their oldest or last gig or whatever a long fucking time ago. And they still update. They have like reunions and shit like that. And I was like, wow, this is very interesting. See how it says 2018? That was the last time that they really updated this shit. The locality is, I want to say like Rhode Island or something. Hold on. Remember, it might have been like North Carolina. Let me see. I actually found their old page. Let's see. Falston Barrel House. Yeah, see, it's pretty awesome. Like they rule. Where is this? Yeah, Maryland. They're in Maryland. Baltimore. No, Falston, Maryland. Okay, so they're in Maryland. Yeah. So find where the band was playing over those years and track the trucker driving pattern. Well, here's the thing. The trucker, if it is Ben Rhodes, he's definitely been to Maryland. In fact, if it's any of the four truckers, it could possibly be they've been to Maryland. Yes, 1992 copyright. So, early 90s. Interesting, right? So, hold on. I'm going to bring myself back up. I messaged Never Never. They have not messaged me back yet. Something's going on. I think Diane had some heart problems. I don't know. But I do know that they've never been brought up in conversation in any of this. Now, I don't want to tip them in, you know, without finding out first if it's for sure them. But I have contacted them. And, ooh, look at these hoes. Oh my God, these bitches party. They do have really old pictures. Let me see if I can show you some. And I did also find them on YouTube. And I found like old videos of them on YouTube partying with people, kind of like, remember how we viewed hammerheads in regards to the Foglia case? And we found a video of somebody like, videotaping inside Hammerheads the exact year she went missing, and we saw what the club looked like and what everybody looked like today. Yeah, they posted today on Facebook. That's the thing. I don't get it. I don't know why they're not. I don't know why they haven't responded. But let me show you something. Here we go. Here we go. You guys want to hear them? I don't know if we'll get copyright struck. Hold on one second. Let me turn this music off. All right. We're going to listen to Never Never a little bit. Do we? I don't know. Yes, I actually tracked them through the Wayback Machine already. Hold on. Check this out. Actually, I might have. Let me pull it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay, so here's the possibilities, by the way, that I narrowed it down to. I think it's Robert Ben Rhodes. Okay. There's also, let me see, or Jerry L. Johns, or Wayne Adam Ford, or Edward Surratt are the possible serial killers, but I really think it's Ben Rhodes. Let me see. There it is. Okay. So Never Never turned 22 on April 15th, 2010. They celebrated their 22 years of rocking at Padonia Station on April 24th, 2010. So if you go back 22 years from 2010, you're going to get 1988, right? 10 years is 2000, 10 years is 90, 2 years, 1988. So their first gig, Rockin' at Padonia, was 1988. Being the date that they formed. So they formed in 88. Now, assuming this is their shirt and this killer operated from the 70s to the 90s, we can presume that whichever missing or murdered person this came from went missing or murdered sometime between 1988 and the capture of the serial killer. The band is from Maryland. So are there any missing people from Maryland who had a Never Never shirt? Interesting. Specifically, I would think the band could maybe answer, like, did you have any diehard fans that all of a sudden you stopped seeing, It's pretty hard to get them to respond, though, so, nah. Anyway, after stalking their page for old photos and not finding that much, I checked their website, which was down, but then I went here to the Wayback Machine. Let me pull this up for you kids so you can see what I see. Okay? I'm not going to get in trouble. Don't you worry about that. All right, peep this, kids. Peep this. Okay? Okay? Here we go. I'm going to share this with you real quick. All right. Here we go. I mean, I here's the thing. I did find 2 other Never Never bands, but they don't have logos like this. And they also, like you said, weren't US. I know one is in Australia, so that's probably the one you're talking about, Perth. This band had similar logos and stuff like that from back then. And all of the serial killers that I named also had moments in Maryland. So I feel like it's them. But who knows? So hold on 1 second. This just in, Never Never played on Saturday at a place in Westminster, Maryland, and you could get tickets, band side, stand room, elevated seats, and high top tables. Shit. Fuck, dude. It's crazy. Someone asked them 3 years ago on Reddit. They never replied that. Is that my account? Let me see. All right, let's check this out. So I'm going to show you guys. Let's go as far back as we can. Let's go as far back as we can. All right. It was sold out. Holy shit. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, no White Claw. No White Claw there, you guys. Oh, not found. All right, let's keep going. See how far back it can go, though? That's pretty far. I have a feeling theirs was like, if I remember correctly, it was probably early 2000s before it started working. Yep. Come on, guys. There we go. That's one. All right, so we're in 2000. I'm visitor number 20,273 since November 15, 1999. Fascinating, huh? Look at this. This is what the internet, see that? This is what the internet used to look like, kids. 90,000. So whoever screenshotted this, screenshot? Is it screenshot? Kiss the guys? No, thank you. Spike settles. What the fuck? Oh, this their fake. This their like band names. Will take some time to download, so please be patient. When it does, you'll be able to kiss the guys in the band by clicking on their photos. Jesus Christ. Dude, go hit up Never Never. Go hit up Never Never. Ask them. I wonder if they play around the DMV. I don't know, you guys. Pretty interesting, though, huh? I do wonder if this has something to Camarada. I do wonder if this has something to do with that shirt. Like if the person who owned the shirt bought it from, if this is the band, you know what I mean? And look, friends and fans. Uh-oh. I actually don't think I clicked on this. I wonder if it works. Dude, how wild would it be if we see a guy in this shirt or a girl? Yeah. Check. Let me know. And this is the type of shit you can do. Like, I'm serious. I haven't looked here. Like, what if we see someone in that shirt? That'd be fucking crazy, right? What are you wearing? Oh, wow. Wilson Tennis. Could be victims' trophies. Here's the thing. If it belonged to the trucker, they likely wouldn't be asking us for help identifying, like, who they belong to or where they're from. Now, there are 2 girls in California who lived around the Magic Mountain area who went missing. That many people suspect Robert Ben Rhodes of being responsible for, I believe. One of them possibly worked there. So that could be those 2 silky jackets. Those bodies were never found. Now, to have those items in his truck, yes, he did get arrested, and they're looking for the victims. Absolutely. It could have absolutely been bought at a secondhand store. Totally. But, let's say it wasn't. That's what they don't know anything about it, Somebody could go, oh shit, I gave that shirt to Goodwill in 1993. We could find someone wearing it, ask them, and they're like, I gave that shirt to the Salvation Army or to my cousin who went missing. You never know. They don't know. So that's why they're asking. So I'm thinking, can't hurt to look, right? Can't hurt to look. That's a raspberry beret. That's enough, Clam. Damn it, Clammy. So, essentially, that's it. I would like to go through this later. I haven't seen. I mean, these are actually, it might not be in here unless they put old pictures because this is from 2001. So they would have to go like a decade before and put pics. But who knows? Somebody might put up a past pic. A past pic. Past pic of some people. Let's see. Maybe someone has a logo on that looks similar. Oh shit, Mountain Mamas. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm just peeping for a second. Just peeping through while we're here. Why not? Interesting. Thus far, upon closer inspection, I see nothing, but we will check back later. Anyway, they have a lot of iterations of their website over the years. And there's a lot here. Oh, she's got googly. Is that pics on your tatas, ma'am? Is that pics on your tatas? She's the governor now. Anyway. Oh, interesting. And there was also a magic mountain in Vermont, I want to say, and a lot of people thought it was that. There's like so many wormholes on the Magic Mountain thing. So many. High school. It's just like high school. You gotta go back and rewatch. Oh, Rock Shock, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one. The silky jackets were expensive. Oh yeah, totally. The bombers. Anyway, interesting, huh? Yep, that's the one. That's the one where 2 girls went missing near them. People wonder if it's them. Maybe one of you kids worked at one of these places or you knew someone. But yeah, I wanted to show you that. I think it's very interesting. We're cramming in a lot today, and we're about to look at something else. So let me just back the fuck up here. This is where I'm about to get fucking excited, you guys. Okay, so here's another thing. Swimsuits. Okay. Sure. Do you know someone who had the swimsuit? That's a good one, but also where did it come from? What did you have it? Can you find one that looks like it? Even if you think they already know, call it in just in case. Call it in. Same with this skirt. Same with this pat. If you could do the search, check. It can't hurt. People were able to identify the sheets and the shit that Peaches was found in. Remember the pattern? I don't think they did. I don't think they did. And that is definitely a pre-95 swimsuit. Absolutely. Maybe you have a cousin who worked at TMSI. Oh, you're heading to Hot Springs tomorrow? Ooh, go to the Waffle House. Go to the Waffle House, get the waitress with one tooth, and tell her cat said, fuck you, bitch. I'm so sorry, Rock. Don't do that. But if you want to start some beef, tell Deb I said, fuck you. Not our Deb. That Deb. She knows what she did. Anyway, might have been Darlene. I can't remember her full name. So you start with a D. Anyway, this is VICAP. They put out these alerts all the time for all kinds of things. Here's another thing. You might be going, hey, I don't know shit about shit, cat. I don't know about any of this stuff. OB, dad, whatever you want to call me. But I want to help. Are there any other VICAP cases I can look at? Absolutely, kid. Are you fucking kidding me? Here, let me take. These are, okay, so I pulled out 3 that I thought were interesting. But I also want to show you how I got them, okay? Oh, no. Virginia or Texas? Either way, I believe it. Okay. So if you go to this site, I'm going to go ahead and put it up here. I want to ask Duty Ed about VICAP sometime. I wonder if he'll talk to me about VICAP. Let me pop this out here. Here we go. Ed Biana. All right. There we go. If you go to this site, you can see what I'm looking at. You can follow along if you'd like. You can follow along. Okay? You seen that chick? Oh. Well, there we go. You fucking with me? It is fishy, but they also might not know how to, they might not have Messenger. You know what I mean? It is. It is. You see a lot of violence at a Waffle House. So what I do is I'll go here to FBI.gov/wanted. And then you could pick 10 most wanted fugitives. Well, let's just peep them now. We'll come back to Donita. You see the top 10 most wanted. These are them. You can see what they did. You get what? His name is innocent? Oh, shit. Oh, seems like you're pretty guilty, sir. You can click on him, see what they did, see what everybody's looking for. Yada da, yada da. You can come up here to fugitives. You can see all the fugitives that are wanted. This guy, oh, fuck. If you want to see a crazy true crime story, I mean, there's everything on these. There's everything on these. Like, there's fucking first 48s on this guy. His fucking hair looks nuts. You know he is an elite hacker. Because of that hair. Look at the names. Russian. All right. Peep this dude. You guys know about him? You guys know about him? He's out of Brooklyn. But I believe, wasn't he in like Arizona or some shit? Where did he go missing from? New Mexico. Yeah. So if you don't know about this dude, he he is wanted for allegedly killing his wife and 2 young children, then blowing up the house they all lived in Scottsdale, Arizona in April of 2001. Then he fucking took off. And I believe they think he even they thought I think they thought he took the dog, but I think he ended up killing the dog. Yeah, he killed his whole family and then he got away, and then they're pretty sure that he swam the river to get into Mexico. And there were sightings of him. Yeah, he was on 48 hours. There were sightings of him in Austin, I believe. I thought they caught him. I guess not. You recognize him, right? A lot of people do. He's been on everything. But see, this is a dude that, he's going to be here. You could go, you could read all about the case. They tell you what he's wanted for. You can go to additional violent crimes. You could see all the cyber crimes. You could see white collar crimes. You could see counterintelligence, human trafficking. If you got a neighbor who you think is running a trap house, take a look through these. Or is this your neighbor? They need help. So what I looked through is this a lot. Who's missing? Who's kidnapped? You're going to see a lot of familiar faces on these, okay? You see a lot. I'm going to go ahead and take this down so you can see all the pictures. Hold on one second. Un momento, por favor. So let's put a little music back on. It's fascinating. A bunch of you guys are saying, Kieran, this is Sebastian. Still bothers me that they have such an old picture for him because he looked a lot older. I can't believe the FBI is fucking around like that. Kieran's down here, though. He's going to be down here on the left side. He's past Lena. We're going to talk about her a lot. She's from San Antonio. I have a lot of intel on her case. That is fucking wild. Most of it's been put out already. There's a little bit that people withheld originally for good reason. Now I think they're slacking off. So we might talk about that soon. Where's Kieran? Kieran's in here. There he is. Looks so much like Sebastian, though, in his picture, right? Yeah, Kieran's right here. Kieran's right here. That's what they think he would look like today. We know that's Adam's case. Adam's got this case very personal to him, right, Adam? Because you know that area very well. There are so many, and this is just a small handful. These are the ones that the FBI hasn't learned on. I mean, there's a ton more, but fascinating stuff. I don't know. There's a few of those. Which one, unfortunately? Which one? Lena first went. Yeah. There's I'll tell you this much about Lena, and we'll talk about her after Katie, I think. I don't think Lena's family had anything to do with it. I think that there is a lot of racism at play. I definitely think that the neighbor, who was a wanted sex offender, who committed violent crimes against children and women, who lived within 2 doors, 3 doors of the family, and who personally knew the family, and who was arrested shortly after for horrific crimes against children, I think he's responsible. And I don't know why they are withholding his name when they will tell you publicly, it is in records, and it is on the news that there is a guy who was busted at the same apartment. And he did these things to children, but they blur his face. And they'll tell you the date he was arrested and what he did, but they blur his face. And I don't fucking know why. And it pisses me off. And I'll show you his fucking face. We'll talk about that one day. Find it very fascinating that right after he got arrested, they went and did those searches in the woods. That's all I'll say. And also, that apartment complex is shit. They treat that family so bad. Made me so sad. Yeah, there's Kieran. So, what I do, and look, you can go to Capital Violence. You could turn in your relatives. Just kidding. So these are all these missing people, and you can go through and you can click on them. You can learn about them. If one of them looks a little familiar, click on it. Check it out. Remember Tara Calico? Did they spell her name wrong? I thought it was Calico. Anyway, Amy Lynn Bradley. These two cases often get confused a lot. She went missing off a cruise ship. Yeah, fascinating, huh? You can go look through these, and you can pick out a case and learn about it. Find out what's going on with it. Dulce, oh, this poor baby. This is such a sad case. You can go to parental kidnappings. You can scroll through. Do I know that? Oh, it's fucking Jeff or whatever. Go to seeking info. And they're seeking information on all of these cases. Damn, girl, that's a choice. Tiffany. So I pulled a couple that I thought were really interesting. Very weird. Here's one. This guy right here. Trooper Johnny Bowman. I was like, what is this? Like, he kind of looked like Yogi Bear guy, right? Crazy. What? I am starring this. I will. We will look at that. We will look at that. Yeah, dude. It's a bummer. It is a bummer. I believe that. You left for a hookup, maybe? Interesting. Oh, dang. Look at the billboards at your local Walmart, too. Absolutely, dude. So this is a weird case. I didn't go down a super big rabbit hole, but I'm a little interested in going down one because I'm like, what is this guy's deal? What happened to Trooper Johnny Bowman in Manassas, Virginia in 1984? Well, get ready because August 19th, 1984 at approximately 4:15 a.m. So middle of something, imagine just a few days ago, 2 weeks ago. But so imagine how hot it was. Middle of the summer, right? Now go back to 1984. 4:15 a.m. Virginia State Trooper Johnny Rush Bowman was brutally attacked and stabbed 45 times by an unknown assailant while off duty at his home located near Patterson Place in Manassas, Virginia. Trooper Bowman was unarmed at the time, engaged in a struggle with the individual that awakened his 2-year-old daughter in the home. Bowman later succumbed to his injuries. What the fuck? Yeah, he did. There was an fuck, maybe we should watch it. It's fascinating to me. 45 times, Melanie. 45. This dude. It's fucking swag as fuck. Look at that. It is personal, right? It feels personal. Or it's not, I got stabbed a lot. Luckily, they miss me a lot of the time. But, I mean, think about it. When they're fucking shanking super fast at you, like, if she would have got me, like, all the time she wanted, holy shit. I'd have been a fucking mess. I'd have been spaghetti. I mean, it does not take long to do that much damage. There are a ton of cases where it's not personal, so I don't know. It could be. It could be. However, that's if that were all we know. What else do we know? We know that it was in his home. It was an unknown assailant. It was 4:15 in the morning. So with that context, you may be right. It may be personal. It may be personal. Yep, you guys think so too. That's over and over, but left the little girl. Very interesting case. Very interesting case. Overpowered an ex-Marine and a trooper, right? It was a male. Okay. No dog. That's personal to me, dog. Yep. Very fascinating. Who was the mother of the girl? My question too. I just saw this case today. I was like, let's pull it up. Maybe we could learn about this together. What do you think? Let's learn about, we're going to pick a couple of cases here. We're going to learn about them. Maybe we could pop it in the Discord. Trooper Johnny Bowman is one. Now, we already looked at the VICAP. Let's look at this one. I pulled this one because it says Florence, Italy. And I was like, Italy? What? But place of birth, Brockton, Mass, you guys. It's Massachusetts boy. He's got a fucking, I mean, I don't know how much more Boston this case can get other than it being in Italy, but he's got Italy. He's got a fucking flaming clover tattoo. Boy, howdy. I'd have probably banged him in college. I'm not gonna lie. All right? Just because of that. That was inappropriate. Anyway. He's got a shamrock, clover, whatever you call it, coming up the middle of his back. Also a choice. Fair enough. Not judging. Here's what gets me. He was going to fucking art school, dude. Like, this kid's dope. He's going to art school in Italy. He's leaving an Irish pub. No confirmed sighting since. He's in Italy. He's from Mass. The fuck happened to him, dude? The fuck happened to you, dude? He was traveling throughout Europe. He had pierced ears but may not wear earrings. Surgical scars. He was a native of Scituate, Massachusetts, and was beginning a semester of college study abroad at the Angel Academy of Art in Florence. It's approximately 2:30 a.m. outside of the door of a local Irish pub. I don't know anything about Florence, but this tripped me out. God damn it, Tiff. I know you don't mean it that way, but it's like you're going gay, like Ken from fucking Community. That's how I see it. But yes, possibly. I don't know. I can't even say yes. Maybe. I don't know. We'll ask Aunt Deb. There's a river there. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Brockton, Staunton, and Canton are all right next to each other. Well, goddamn, Kate Buns. That's interesting. He's in a river somewhere near the pub. Fell in the river, drowned. Damn, you guys. In the river? All right. All right. So, the other one I wanted to show you. Let's look at the other one. I just pulled her. I just pulled hers. I thought it was interesting because, and then one of you guys said that you recognize her. I don't know if you were fucking joking. Here we go. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where you at, Donita? Craig. Okay. What the fuck? Oh. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. What is this? The murder of 18-year-old Ray Lane, October 1986, and a enrolled member of the Menominee Indian tribe was last seen by multiple individuals attending a birthday party at the reservation. At the party dispersed, she was picked up in a vehicle driven by two individuals. Turtelot was reportedly seen alive after she exited the vehicle near Tamau Overlook off of the Old South Branch Road in the Menominee Indian Reservation. The following day, she reported missing on April 9th, 1987. Her body was recovered by Menominee Tribal Police and the FBI. Wow. That's a cool outfit. All right. We're going to have to learn about her. We're going to have to learn about her. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, Wendy. Skituate. Did I say it right? Skituate. If you make fun of your dad, I'm going to smack you. Indigenous. Yes. Hers is interesting. This is, I mean, we're going to have to learn about these. These are interesting. Ebenezer Baptist Church vandalism. Interesting. Jenna Franks. Interesting. Anyway. Oh my gosh. I got buried in this. Oh my god. Oh shit. I need to go soon, you guys. Alright. So, curious. How many of you guys have been to this website and kind of scrolled through and peeped it before? How many of you guys knew about this? And oh my gosh, we gotta talk about Amy Mahalovic sometime. Oh, this case kills me. The blanket, dude. The blanket. Why isn't the blanket on this? You're not gonna show it? That's fucking crazy. They should put that on there. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about Amy Mahalovic. This is a fucking crazy one. Anyway, if you guys want to take a moment out of your day to just kind of scan through this, if you're ever wondering like where do I do some OSINT? Where can I go look around the internet, be a little nosy and learn about missing persons cases? A lot of people will go straight to YouTube and they'll just look at what's popular. Hers got solved. Hers is going through court. Oh, fuck. Maybe we should cover her case. Fuck. Or Crystal Rogers. I've been where she got fucking murdered. That shit's sad. It's wild that happened. I can't believe they fucking took this long. Anyway, if a lot of people, if you want to find a new case, you'll just go to YouTube and go, what's the case everyone's looking up? I say go here. These are cases that clearly, look, it's on the wanted page. Like, they want you to fucking learn about it. Like, tell us things. Learn about things. Show these off. Ask your friends. Do you recognize anyone? I would say this is the place to go. Go here. What's up with Khoi Dang Vu? What happened to him? Vietnam? 5'5", male. Date of birth 81. Okay. He's familiar with Albertsons. Interesting. His right arm is slightly deformed. 2007. Clark County, Washington. His house with his favorite jacket and his bicycle, which is primary mode of transportation. He has never disappeared at night before. He's never left the house more than an hour or two at a time. Wow. We're going to have to look into this one. This one's very disturbing. Poor Khoi Dang Vu. All right. This is how I would recommend you spend your time looking for people that you can shed a light on, learn about, research, especially Amy, and especially Khoi Dang Vu. I'm very worried about this young gentleman. Fuck. Matthew Allen, Trooper Johnny Bowman. They haven't? I thought they did. Oh, no, because they thought it was burned in some houses, remember? There were those house fires on the property, but they do have strong evidence to connect. I think it was the ex-husband, right? That family? That was fucking crazy. But yeah, this is how I would recommend you spread the word or learn about new cases. Go here. You go to What Is This Thing if you just want to practice some OSINT that's not true crime. If you're bummed with true crime, you need to take a break, but you still want to fucking hone your brain. Do that. Go to What Is This Thing? That was pretty cool, right? Then there's the TraceAnObject. If you are somebody who wants to, go study little objects that are in the backgrounds. Then you have the VICAP site. If you want to dive deep into patterns, not like the patterns that we usually talk about, but like actual floral patterns of dresses. Finding out where shit is from. Trooper Johnny Bowman. Do you live by him? Maybe go peep the area. I would encourage you kids to, maybe get together on Discord and pick a couple of these cases and start looking into them on your own. Gather the OSINT. See what you see. Can you filter state? Just because you might be most useful and familiar, but I wish you could. You can't. If you're in Reddit, though, you can go to the top of the page where it has the search URL, because it'll show it with the URL in like a little highlighted area. Next to it, you can type in the state, and it'll look for that state in that subreddit. So the keyword in the subreddit, if you put in Texas, then it'll filter anything that has anything related to Texas in it that is on record. So I would do that for sure. But yeah, go peep VICAP. Definitely, like, if you see anything here and you need another person to validate it, like, is this worth calling in a tip? Bring it to the group. Let's talk about it. Oh my god, it's like Settlers of Catan. Largest army. Let's get this shit, kids. If you want to learn about a missing persons or a kidnapping case, totally do it through VICAP if you can. Through the FBI site. If you want to help identify, fucking rioters at the Capitol, go do that, dude. There's a comic in there that was on the Sarah Silverman show. That was pretty fucking crazy. If you want to find out what the yellow cylindrical object is on TraceAnObject, there's a lot of school uniforms. One from South America. Do you know anyone there? Can you identify it? Interesting. There's a lot of stuff there. So, I wanted to show you that. I wanted to show you the Farwell thing. I thought that was wild that his family has that past. Apparently, Daddy did the same things. Maybe not exactly the same, but fucking around and meddling and fucking up evidence, definitely. Just a thought. Anyway, I thank you kids for being here in the day with me. I'm sorry I don't do as many daytime lives as I do late night. I got a lot of time the next week and a half. Got some time off, so I'm going to be sharing more of it with you. Thank you so much for your support and for coming. If you guys didn't know yet, we got new merch. The SnoopyDupa.square.site. We got the new HOOGAN merch. 4x6 cloth. Sorry about StreamYard. It's fucked. It's totally fucked. It's probably breaking up now. It's probably perfect. Fucking StreamYard. Fucking. Yeah, I don't know. SnoopyDupa link. Here we go. It is. Let me pull it up for you. I'll give you kids a link. to SnoopyDupa.site. Here you go. Here's a link. Here's a fucking link. You guys want to go get new HOOGAN merch? We got Death Metal HOOGAN on there. It's HOOGAN. Beautiful, artful picture, and it says, fuck you. It's fucking incredible. It's very funny. We got Don't Hoog on Me. Here, I'll just show you guys. I'll show you guys this shit. I don't know why it doesn't show the whole picture, though, and I tried to tinker with it. Not worth it. Too hard to tinker. But look at that. Don't hoog on me. The full size is the way you get it to be big is you've got to right click it and open it. This is HOOGAN. This is the fuck you. The death metal HOOGAN. Get that. You get the don't hoog on me. You got a big fucking bird gang. Where's the other ones? You get Ain't Got No Quit rap album cover. And then you get the snort. Get the snort. And it starts over. It's a pretty sweet deal. All these for $10. All the merch goes to HOOGAN's asshole. Anyway, thank you guys so much. You've been a blessing. You've been a blessing. You were watching Geraldo and the Club Kids and didn't know you were live. How's the HOOGAN's plans? I had a cat I had to do that with. Oh my god. A cat? That would kill me, dude. Cat's scratch. That would hurt so bad. HOOGAN's asshole is what it is. You know, it is it's a weapon of mass destruction. I hope the Chinese don't get a hold of it or the Russians, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Got a good amount of HOOGAN paste out. I've seen things. Anyway, I love you kids. This is a Polish